To stop myself getting another 40 pings overnight, I am aware, and you should be aware too, of the new Rim Effect mod set that was released by the Vanilla Expanded team yesterday. Adds a bunch of Mass Effect themes for weapons, armors, structures, furniture, storytellers, soundtracks, you name it. That will be... I'll put a link actually to Oscar's video in the top comment in the description, wherever you can find it, basically, where he goes into obviously a lot of detail about that. So go and have a look. Go leave him a like and a comment and give some feedback as well. And like the mod. But please, don't send me any more messages about it. I think if I get any more, I'm going to lose my mind.
Hello, person who's played Rimworld 3 hours a day every day for the past 2 years. Do you want to see one of the biggest mod releases ever? I'm sure you haven't heard of it yet.
Rim's balance has been restored, ironically, by giving Oskar an entire day to unbalance the game. Welcome back to Rimworld, where today we can actually continue on now that we're through the broken mods and the broken save. We're not quite through the broken mods, let's be honest, but it's holding in there. As a reminder, our goal for the end of this series was to use Yao's endgame, but in a proper way. We used it in the Christmas series, and the goal of that is to go to a load of different biomes around the world and suck up the energy from it, and use that to get a portal to get you out of this horribly cursed world. In the Christmas series, we had, you know, jet planes and polar bears that ran faster than jet planes, so it's very easy to get to all the points, but that was kind of the challenge that was supposed to be associated with this playthrough, was getting to all the new places. So, for example, we might need biome energy from a wasteland, or from the savannah, or from a volcano, whatever. The point is, it was to encourage us to actually travel out and get out there into the world. So, the sooner we can start work on that, the better, because it's probably going to take us a very, very long time, especially if it picks, like, ice cap as one of the biomes we need, right? And, you know, it's a random outcome, so I thought it was very appropriate for this series. Now, there was a comment on yesterday's episode who said, you've got Fairy, this horribly overpowered, mighty vampire who has, you know, 250% manipulation and whatnot. We could just get her to research. And I didn't want to do that, just because we've already blitzed through a lot of research anyway, where we were waiting for frigging components, lest I remind you. I thought we've already blitzed through a lot of things that we haven't yet seen, but then it occurred to me that the archotech research is like tens of thousands of points. And I was looking through the research, so I thought, okay, maybe it's a good idea just to have her on research to help speed us through to the kind of endgame stuff. I was looking through the archotech. You remember how I said I'll do a little research into finding out how the new Osiris casket works that was patched by a member of the community to actually be working now? Turns out, archotech technology tier 2 has the Osiris AI. There it is. So, if we want to craft that, it is available in the next tier. I believe tier 3 may even give you access to resurrect mech serums to bypass the need for that, but obviously we will go for this one here. To be honest, all the archotech stuff sounds incredible, so I want them all anyway. Let's go along with our nice final end goal of making Uber Chad the ultimate bionic warrior, because he's a tiny teddy bear, and I thought it'd be funny to watch him rip someone's arms off. That's a bit concerning. If we get that and archotech crafting, which apparently is separate research, we get arms, eyes, and legs as well for him. So not only can we bring him back the original, not some questionable ethics clone of Uber Chad, no, the original Uber Chad, Derek's fiance / best friend, depending on your revisionist history. We can bring him back, and he'll be stronger than ever. Those immortals will never know what hit them. And then we can behead bronze. Actually, do we even have the research yet to build the injector serum? Whatever. That's another... Look, all of it basically is a good reason to go against my point to not put Fairy on research. So, long story short, Fairy's now on research. She's also a vampire, so what are you doing? You're gonna go and drink from a stinky slug. Huh. Fairy, come on. She needs to chill. Someone did point out that we could just set her to drink from our people. Problem with that is they do get, you know, extreme blood loss from it, so it's not really a very good solution in my opinion. But if the alternative is her running out and sucking up a slug and punching an animal that's basically invincible, I'd rather her just drink from the people, to be honest with you. What the hell was even that? An immortal mega spider? Bronze?
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
Yes. Greater immortal. Damn it. We've got to be closer to the next level, right? I feel like he's been greater immortal for the past... Ah, shit. Should have seen that coming. These things are pretty much impossible to kill unless you've got fire. So this is going to be a laugh. Well, that was bloody close. Oh my god, we've got a new patch already. I have changed the settings to nerf it, because of course we were getting like one a day yesterday. Okay then, let's take a look. Way of thinking, oh, my favorite patch. Plasma grenades and the DXR6 blaster carbine, both nerfed to hell. The automatic grenade launcher though, This would be a lot of fun if we didn't have the every person has to have a different amount of gear rule. So the accuracy has changed to 8%, right? You're probably thinking that's terrible. The burst shot has gone from 3 to 7. So you're firing basically twice as many grenades, right? Slightly over twice as many. They're completely inaccurate. If we gave everybody an automatic grenade launcher, and then we've got to give everybody separate gear, I might just craft them for the fun of it to see how it looks, because that seems like that could be pure chaos. Grass is now very nutritional. Mechanoids butcher slower. It's not really a big deal. Rocks take longer to grow, but my god, are they tasty. Chef's hats wear out faster. Flamingos live longer. Mushrooms only take a day to grow, but their nutrition is absolute shit now. If you run the maths on it and take into account the harvest yield, the nutrition, and the grow days, it is better, I suppose. Problem is, I don't want to have to store like 20,000 mushrooms, you know? And smoke grenades explode in a larger radius and do damage? Oh. If I'm not mistaken, the grenade launcher that we saw are the ones that require the exoskeleton frames, right? From Vanilla Weapons Expanded. We actually don't have them researched. I've checked all the workstations here and we don't have them yet. So when we get it in the future, I'll have to remember to build some of those. Let's take a look at this ancient ruin complex. Location of old ruin complex near sweaty rolls, contain anything from crypto sleep caskets to archotech artifacts. Now, there's a mod in this collection that gives better quest rewards, because let's be honest, quest rewards in base game reward are pretty fucking terrible. When it turns nighttime, I think we'll send Fairy out to go and see what she can do. Wait, what? What? Another one? Hang on. No. Maybe it's just... I wonder if maybe it queues up a few before the settings change. Well, we've got another patch, and this one seemed pretty interesting at a glance then. Oh no, look at some of these. Okay, hold on. The Ravagers are hungry and live longer, and the gestation period is 2 days. Holy shit. Demolisher charges are weaker. Jetpack Skyfallers explode in a smaller radius. That makes them pretty much useless now. Fire Spit, slightly faster. Rifle bullets, double damage. 132% stopping power is pretty fantastic, and much faster. I assume rifle bullets is very generic, but I assume that'll affect Zevenwolf. Like a Flamingo Phoenixes were hit again. Their health has been nerfed back down, but they are extremely wild now. Marble is hideous, obviously. That's why you make statues and fine art out of it. Now, what's a wave emitter? Turret burst warm-up time, oh. Cooldown time is slower, but the warm-up time is longer, so I guess it doesn't make much sense. Great bows are 26 damage apiece now. Armor penetration is still pretty terrible. I was going to say, if we could use bows as our main weapon, that would be incredible. And reed grass, lower hit points, no so skills, 98% fertility, nothing to worry about. Okay, so besides maybe Zevenwolf getting a buff, that was another safe patch. We're okay. Fairy doesn't have a particularly good intellectual skill, only 5.67, so she's perfect for playing Rimworld. But she does have 245% research speed, so she's probably still our best researcher. Oh, look at that. Bionic bones. Thank you, Mr. Skeletal. The Bionic machining table. We have a Bionic machining table, right? That's not like another new... oh my god. Oh, Bionic pelvis. Perfect. Molding flashlight putty. This ability restructures a domestic creature. Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen here. But I feel like I have to try it for science. Derek, look away. Close your eyes. Oh. My waifu. I'm not sure whether the tentacles are an improvement or not. Oh, no. You know, I rarely feel bad about the things we do in Rimworld. But holy shit, that's pretty bad. That's pretty horrendous. On the subject of things I probably should feel bad about, people are asking why with Derek Lorge I didn't just build the psychic animal tamer. Well, first I wasn't sure if it would actually work. You know, given everything we've got going on here. Oh! Shit, we got another quickening. Wow. I set bronze to do the butchering for exactly that reason. Holy crap. Oh god, you're gonna be like so insanely close to Apex Immortal now, right? I wasn't sure if it would work, but more importantly, tragedy is pretty good in Rimworld, right? I mean, when you've got to bear in mind, when you've got so many overpowered mods, a little bit of tragedy keeps things nice and spicy. So I thought I'd spice it up by stapling Derek's nerves. Oh, that's so good. It's a story that tells itself. Derek and Uber Chad were secretly in love and felt they couldn't share it with the world. Uber Chad dies. Derek flies into a manic depression and decides to run free. But Dr. Joris, seeing what's happening to his friends, Uber Chad's dead. Derek's lost his mind, forced to commit the ultimate sin and brainwash his best friend. Poor Dr. Joris. He's still affected by the waifu power. You know, I feel like he shouldn't be. I feel like he really shouldn't be. We're just about to open Pandora's box because I did almost forget to do that. But look, over at the side, the great fairy plan paid off. Archotech technology tier 2. The Osiris AI is dangerously... I'm also not sure what an archotech meal is, which I suppose is probably less relevant than bringing back Uber Chat, but there we are. Then we also got an ancient vampire crypt, but I don't think it's relevant. So, to explain how the vampires work, there was a little bit of confusion in the comment section yesterday about this. The way the vampires work is the first generation vampire is the first vampire, Kane, and the second generation are weaker than the first generation, but still insanely strong. Third generation, weaker than the second generation. Fourth generation, weaker than the third generation, etc. I think people got it confused that, like, the higher the generation, the stronger they were. It's the opposite. So, Fairy is very, very, very powerful, given that she's 5th generation. I don't think it's even worth visiting the vampire crypt, because I think there's probably not many vampires stronger. Oh my god. Stronger than Fairy. So we got amnesia. Henry forgot what he was doing. That's really not relevant. Migration of large animals is boomalopes. Okay. We've got a psychic wave, female. Doesn't really matter too much. It's only going to affect, what, John, Fairy. I actually think that's it. And then we've got an animalisk. Hello. You can fucking die if that's okay. On the subject of that, I equipped Bronze with, actually both Bronze and Henry have new weapons, or at least Henry's supposed to. Where the hell did you put it? You strange man. Okay. Well, anyway, I gave Henry a laser shotgun that's apparently completely disappeared. I'm not sure why. Derek, what's going on? 1 p.m. in the afternoon. Come on. It's like a YouTuber or something. So anyway, this gun that we've given to Bronze was the kinetic launch that was, this gun that we gave to Bronze was the kinetic lance that we had patched yesterday. So I'm very interested to see how this thing will work, and I want to kill that spider as soon as possible because they're a right pain in the ass. Now the base is on fire. It's okay, I'm sure they've got that completely under control. Oh, well, I mean, of all the things to catch fire, that's kind of the intended point of that area, isn't it? Okay. Let's see what this thing does. I've never actually used this weapon before. There's a lot of Rimsona weapons I just straight up ignored, going for, like, the ones that do the highest damage. You know what? It doesn't always make it the most fun. The most efficient things are not the most fun. And I think that applies to many things in life. Doesn't it, Bronze? I think that applies to many things in life, beyond just weapons in a video game. Anyway. Oh, what the fuck is that? What the hell is that gun? Hang on. Holy shit. It's like a minigun that fires explosions. What are these things? These kind of lingering effects? I assume that's just where it hit. Like the impact marks or something like that. I think I like this gun. Now that we haven't got the nobles here either, I've re-allowed gourmet meals. Just so that everybody's going to get that really cheap and easy 15 mood. Shit, we got 92 of the things. Smarty's gone a little bit too ham on that. With the combined powers of Dr. Joris's monumental guilt at nerve stapling his friend and watching Uber Chad die tragically. And then, of course, Fairy's experiences with immortality and maybe a drop of her own blood. We're there. We're actually going to get the Osiris AI today. Let's take a look then. So, I'm hoping that it's just a case of, there it is, Osiris casket. I feel like I need to put it in the Great Church of Pandora, don't I? How do we craft the Osiris AI? Fucking music. That music cue always comes in at the worst time. I love it. Where do we craft that? Here, right? There it is. Osiris AI component. So we need... what do we need? Anime mascot Joris corpse. Got some bad news for you there, friend. Anime mascot Joris is now, a hideous beast. 20 Arco fragments, 1 Persona core. Fuck. 1 anime mascot Joris corpse and 20 Luciferium. Okay, I mean, look. It's doable. It's doable. People were saying that they were able to get Siling Neuroformers from their treasure chest, but we've not seen any of those yet. I feel like I kind of want a refund for Derek Lodge. Let's get all this cracked open. So, we're waiting for... there we go. Nice. We're waiting for, obviously, a trade ship or a quest or something like that that could provide us with another AI persona core. I wonder if we can take apart... Well, no, because it always gives you half of an item rounded down. And a minimum of... you have to have a minimum of 2. Ah, shit. So I think if we take that apart, we're just going to straight up lose the persona core. Somebody also said never take this apart because it's like minus 50 mood. Oh my god, look at this multi-tool arm. Global work speed plus 45% and 130% efficiency? Oh shit, so it's all those architect fragments. How many architect fragments have we got right now? 179. So they're quite sought after, they're quite hard to get, but holy shit, that's insane. I feel like we should probably just start working on these at this point, right? I was putting it off for a little while, because, I'll be honest, I didn't know if we would be able to bring Uber Chad back. But now there's hope. There's hope. There's something to cling on to. Don't know where to even start though, there's just so much shit. What do we want to do with little Uber Chad? Oh, he's got to be the melee character, right? That was the whole point. When we first got him, given the tiny little teddy bear a giant fucking hammer. So, he's already got the tough skin gland. I actually don't remember what he died with. And I assume all those Bionics are going to be intact when we bring him back, but I'm not entirely sure. You got like robotic eye here, gives consciousness 10%. What the hell? That could be very good. Also gives 150% vision. You got an energy link that we can swap out his spine for. And it also helps with shield rate. Now, he is going to be a melee character. We can also make archotech shields. Power arms. Shadow runner. What the hell is even that? Hunting, stealth, and... okay, we won't worry about that one so much. Exoskeleton armor, dermal plating, lion heart. What does that do? Moving, melee dodge chance plus 10. Holy shit. Zoom gives shooting accuracy. Okay, we won't worry about that one too much. Energy fist, elastic Achilles. Melee hit chance plus 4? This is insane. I don't even know where to begin with half of this stuff. We'll prioritize melee then. How about that? So melee dodge chance. These are ears. So we'll go for 2 of those. Then we've got laser detection. That's sight aiming time and shooting accuracy. Mounted on the ear side. Okay, so those probably fall into the same slot then, I'd assume. Cyclopsizer, what does that do? Range, cooldown, shooting accuracy. Not too worried about that one. Obviously, we've got to throw in a couple of those things. Those are leg replacements, I think. Yeah, Bionic leg module. The question is, can we make him a Bionic leg and install that into it? I don't believe the 2 mods are compatible, but you never know. Make him an energy fist so that if he's ever disarmed, he can just fist his enemies instead. Which is probably a terrible way of phrasing that. Lion heart is an artificial heart with adrenaline injectors. Obviously gives melee dodge chance. Dermal plating. Full body skin transplantation. Done. Exoskeleton armor. I'm pretty sure it already has, but we can always give it to someone else. Go full on power arm there too. Blunt damage 125%. Carry capacity 75. Holy shit. Hang on. Blunt damage 125% bonus. I wonder if that's a whole body change and then we give him a massive hammer. We're talking 250% blunt damage overall. Because it's an implant that affects, obviously, carrying capacity there and blunt damage too, I believe that'll affect the whole thing. Even if it doesn't really matter. That sounds incredible. Give me a couple of those then. Energy link sounds awesome. Replace his spine with an energy field. Sounds pretty good. The robotic eyes give 10% consciousness each. That's just scratching the surface. We've got so much other stuff to see. Adamantium-coated bone modules. We've got melee platform modules. Melee dodge chance plus 10, melee hit chance 15. We've obviously got to go for that. What does that even replace? The clavicle. So I wonder if we can even have those with the Bionic arms. This is like too much shit to try and figure out. I guess that's our goal then. Let's try and turn him into the most effective with all of these various different mods as well. Question is, what weapon do we want Uber Chad to have? I noticed in here, in this one, there is an assault hammer. Ormbane is a massive combat sledgehammer manufactured by Jotun Interstellar. 11.34, only 53% melee armor penetration, which is a bit shit. But I suppose that might be the best that we've got. Let's take a look at the weapons tab quickly then. I'm going full out on the planning. I think he's coming back. No, you're a liar. I've gone into this the best we can get is a uranium pickaxe. You're a fucking liar. The assault hammer is up there. We could also go for, it's blunt damage. Those are both blunt damage. They may also work with the arms. And if they are the blunt damage, so the impact knuckles are technically better than the assault hammer. Do we want him to have impact knuckles dual wield? We could make the assault hammers dual wield. Shit, that would be the best thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Who cares if it's not balanced? Oh, yeah, make a good point. Of any armor that give bonuses to melee. Fire support armor guy I know gives bonus to shooting. Melee hit chance minus 45%. Ooh, okay, yeah, we don't want that. The assault armor. So we could give Uber Chad Simpleton John's assault armor and then give Simpleton John some fire support armor, given that he's at range anyway. That'd be insane. This thing gives like 150% sharp armor. It's some of the best armor in the game, but if there is something that specifically gives a melee bonus, that would obviously be a lot better. I'll go through them more quickly, see what I can dig up. Oh, no, not more Bionics. Wow. Okay, let's see what we can do with that then. Entire life today is going to be juggling Bionics, isn't it? I can see it. I can see it's going to happen. Pristine Ruins. Hello. Genuinely read that as Christine Ruins then. Guess we've got a future name for a future character. Wealth medium. I doubt. I mean, come on. They're not going to have... They're not going to have, like, a Persona Core in there, are they? Are they? I suppose they might. Let's wait until nighttime. Let's send Fairy off to go and hit some of these sites. Because, again, I think while she's caravan, you don't have to worry about the sun, because that'd be pretty ridiculous. So we'll drop her in that one site when it turns nighttime. We'll start at the top in the regular ruins. The ancient ruins. Then we'll go to the pristine ruins. Then we'll kind of head over. It's got another level in Vampirism. That was convenient. What comes next? Zulo form. This is probably pretty cool, but we'll wait and see what happens there. I won't spoil what I think it'll do until we can see it. Oh my god, Chef Smarty. Oh no. That's a little bit, yeah, consume spices. Yeah, no shit, maybe one too many spices there. Come and save him. For God's sake, not Chef Smarty. The idea of a tiny little Ewok just blitzed out of his fucking mind on blow is so good. Autocannon turret. Produce the autocannon turret. Sums that one up. We good? Reactor? We okay there? Oh, there we go. They can't run on 10 fuel. That's not enough fuel. Don't have any anime waifu Joris, do you? Ducks, alpaca, wolfhound? No. No, that's no help. They sell mechanoid components, though. Oh, shit. That's pretty big. What's a John created a spiked J.I. assault hammer? Simpleton John, what a play. Holy crap. If you could get me another one of those, I bet the DPS on that is absolutely insane, right? It's his masterwork quality. There it is, 16.45. Holy crap. How is a steel hatchet better? Hey? oh, it's equipped. It's better in the hands of the person who has it equipped, which I assume is Chef Smarty. What? I was going to say fairy, but no. Why have you got so much melee DPS, Chef Smarty? Ah, lovely bit of spiced goldfish for dinner, my favorite. Ah, shit. No way. They landed in the same place as the last ones did. Okay, now what I'm concerned about is if they pop out, our turrets will see them and then we'll get swarmed. So let's just be very careful about that. I'm about to send Fairy out to go and find an AI Persona Core. You know, just a casual thing for Fairy to do there in her spare time. We haven't got any components, are you kidding me? Have we not got any... Oh, I paused it. Wait. What the fuck do you mean no components? What? Derek, are you reserving the components again? Classic Derek. What a guy. Well, it genuinely took Derek so long to build there that it's daytime again, so Fairy can't leave. But what I did realize is... here we go. Gray-coated Mouflon RAM? Hey? Mechanoid components, though. Happily take that. Holy crap. Anyway, like I was saying, there is a lung replacement here called a Shadow Runner, which is... I mean, ultimately, I just need a new lung for the guy. I also kind of want to give him some Luciferium, just so that we can try and fix his brain scar. But if we're building an Osiris casket anyway, we might be able to kill two birds with one stone there. Go here first. And see what we've got the Ancient Ruin. We've been to the Pristine Ruins before, and like I said, I very much doubt an advanced Persona Core can spawn there. I might be wrong. Oh, this is hideous. Hello, what have you got for me then? Like nothing, though? Where are the ruins? Oh, I guess we'll leave? Don't tell me I landed on the wrong tile again. No, we're definitely there. This ruins could contain anything from... No, they really can't. No, they can't. Okay. Yeah, I just checked with death mode. There's nothing here. It's just mountains. That is so good. Oh, this mod pack is honestly maybe one of the best ones. I've really outdone myself. What does this do? Supercomputer. A series of electronic mechanoid components outfitted to mimic the process of a human... Okay. Oh, it just researches automatically, I would assume. Oh, that's actually, like, insanely good, given that we've got so much shit to do here. Well, let's go put you in here. Look, it doesn't connect up to the workbench as far as I can tell, unless it has to be directly adjacent to a workbench. Machine will sync with other electronic information banks via the interplanetary data networks. As syncing the machine will translate the gathered data to the user's preferred language and estimate levels of understanding. Right, so it'll just help us with our next level of research then, I assume. Let's throw it down here. If we need to reinstall it, I'm sure we probably can. Or it's a massive waste of components, one or the other. We're at the next ruin. I'm not expecting to get any AI core from this. Oh, shit. Hang on. Oh, shit. Hold on. I wasn't expecting to get an AI core. But given that we've immediately seen 4 large shield generators, I might take that back. Okay, let's go and have a peek then. Wow, I like their base design. Just this giant fucking monolith in the middle of the field. I never build bases like that. Well, apparently there wasn't just a persona core lying on the floor. So I guess we'll go on to the next one then. And the new patch. Let's just go ahead and ignore the animals because I'm not worried about the animals here. Plant harvest yield is down by, oh shit, 18%. That's a bit of a pain in the ass. EMP launcher shells are faster and explode in a large radius, but it's better against mechanoids. Energy bolts, half damage, but 50% faster. That's a bit pointless. Weapon deck. What is weapon deck? I have no idea. Oh, energy bolts got hit again? Wait, is that the same thing? Got hit twice in the same patch. Wow. Okay. No, they're different stopping power. Can't be. 50 to 55. And that was 50 down to... there must be energy bolts from like a similar weapon, but not the same weapon. Burns and blood bouquet. Is that like a flower? You'd assume so. Nothing particularly relevant there, worth noting. I actually ended up removing quite a few animal mods just because so many of the patches were targeting animals. I removed some of the vanilla expanded animals just because I thought that way we might at least get something a little bit cooler here and there. Oh, look at that. So there's a 1% chance from the quarry they will dig up the golden treasure chest. There's also a 1% chance they'll dig up Arco matter. So why don't we get Smarty Whisper? You deserve to crack this one. You know what? Derek. New and improved Derek, who recently got a new lung. Don't think it's really helped that much for poor Derek, given he's still stapled, but there we are. What have we got then? Psychic animal pot. Oh, the 14 glitterable medicine is fucking high tier. Tough skill and gland too actually isn't bad. Oh. Turns out we might have 10 more of them in the church. I was going to say, given that we've got through 4 quarries now, 1 large quarry, I'm kind of surprised we didn't have more. Okay, well, let's go and crack those open then. I redid the stockpile not so long ago, kicking out all of the, moving all of the treasure boxes into here as high priorities. They must have been nestled underneath all the other crap that we've got. Okay, here we go. I sent Fairy to the ancient vampire crypt. We apparently also... Oh, we've fit an enemy outpost. Oh, are they talking about the vampire crypt? I have no idea. I thought we would come and have a peek. Man, I remember these being quite cool. There's these huge graveyards filled with bodies of people wearing like full-on marine armor and shit. They're very, very cool. So let's go take a peek what's in here. My only concern with this is the only benefit to it, of course, is if the vampire is Generation 4. And if the vampire is Generation 4, it's going to absolutely annihilate Fairy. So it's a bit of a, a bit of a double-edged sword. Otherwise, it's useless, right? Let's click the awaken button. Hello, Nils Haywood. Vampirism. Oh, Generation... Oh, he's Generation 6? Well, that's what I was... Oh, no, he's Generation 4, Methuselah. Wait. Vampirism, though, his sire was a Generation 5, but he himself is Generation 6. That means at some point he devoured a Generation 4 vampire. This could be a massive upgrade for Fairy. Look. Molding flesh. This ability restructures another form, crippling them. Can we use that? No, it looks like it doesn't work on them. Damn it. Either that or maybe the combat is interrupting it. I don't want to shoot him anymore. I feel like we're very close to killing him. 26%, but I can't think of any other way we're going to be able to... maybe let's just try a bit of melee combat. Just be careful. Shit, this is going to be a hell of a showdown. Fairy is weaker, but she does have some insane power armor. What a showdown. Wow. We'll check back up on these guys in a few hours, I guess. While we wait on some vampire development, why don't we open these golden chests and see if we can get a silent neuroformer. We will get a lot of archotech fragments, if nothing else. Oh, God, not the Dice of Chaos, please. What is that? Passion Giver. That sounds incredible. I don't know what it does. Well, I mean, it's fairly obvious what it does. What I mean by that is I've never used one before. Maybe we don't leave that here. And last one. Okay. Nothing really of value. The jetpack's kind of cool. We've got skill trainer in crafting, a melee. So an empty infuser, one with a common infuser. Okay, tamer's hand. Okay, so higher chance to tame animals. Could be good for the Joris corpse that we need. Side trainer of word of inspiration. Do we have that one? Hey, another skill. Yeah, fine, whatever. Boom. How many's he got now then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good shit. Not bad. Not incredible, but definitely not bad. Meanwhile... Yeah, I mean... I feel like the only way we can bring him down is with a gunshot, but I worry that one more shot and he's just going to straight up die. Fuck. I knew that was going to happen. Who the fuck is that? Hello? Immortal. Oh my god, an immortal psychic. Must have risen from one of the graves. Ah, okay, fair enough. Well, overall, I think that was an utter waste of time. An absolute, complete waste of time. Apparently, it's a bloody ambush. The intercepted message was a trap. There's no treasure, and her caravan walked into an ambush. Who the hell would try and ambush Fairy? Oh, 6 dwarfs, eh? Where's Snow White? I'm gonna behead her for this. Something wrong with that dwarf. Hello? Oh, it's a 13th generation vampire. Weak. I mean, even the 13th generation vampire is obviously, like, actually quite powerful. Okay. Well, I'm sure Fairy will be, honestly, absolutely fine here. Brilliant. No, don't let them escape. No. You don't escape. There is no escape. Kill them. Okay, well, they'll probably bleed out on the way home. That's good. I'm happy with the results there. Come on. Ah, fuck. Send word back to your Snow White. We're in a weird position now where everything we need is purely dependent on RNG. We just need a quest to get a Persona core. I don't know if we even can get another Persona core because we've already, you know, done the quest to get one previously. And obviously in the base game, you don't need it for any more than one thing. So I'll play a little tiny bit. Well, as much as I can without it obviously doing anything else in between episodes here in the hopes that we can get just the quest to spawn so that we can actually get on it. Because all of our progress now is locked behind randomness. And I don't want to be playing for another 50 fucking episodes if we can't even get another Persona core in the first place. Why don't we give it like a couple of days, and then if we don't get a Persona core then, throw in a mod that lets us craft one. Because that's all of our progress now hinges on that, so... Bit of a pain in the ass, really, isn't it? We could take this apart, but again, we wouldn't get the component back from it anyway. Going by base game rules, I don't know if something's changed about that, or whether it has a special rule associated with it, but going by the way it works normally, we shouldn't. Anyway, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. We still achieved a fair amount today, you know. We got a lot of research done. We started stockpiling components. Derek is fixed back up. We almost got an upgrade for Fairy. What the hell did we even do today? Mark my words, though. By the end of tomorrow, I will have an Osiris casket, one way or the other. We will have Uber Chad, one way or the other tomorrow. I will make it happen. In the meantime, I'll give a thank you to the patrons who make it happen. Or I won't, because apparently my patron list has been replaced by a fucking Notepad++ changelog. Thank you for that. Hey, big thank you to Nick Danger 013, Crow Skull, Narfwolf, Spidey Cloned, Inked Sphinx, JT, Pascal E, Aromatic Fool, Matsukiro, Brambio, Zetlock, Icewolf, and Nightwitch as well for their support. The executive producer tiers over at Patreon. Thank you guys for making the channel possible. Uber Chad will not forget you. Thank you to Cried11, Pim, Larry the Emu, Mystics370, Rave Pirate, Tofu10, Sandy Hooers, Holdemort, Gray, Cato, Scott, Matthewson T, Infectious, and Fred as well.